What's up, everyone? Thanks for checking out the Wrestling News Co. channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into a sitcom that was as controversial as it was hilarious: Married with Children. Now you might be thinking, what the heck does a show about a dysfunctional Chicago family have to do with wrestling? Well, hold on to your seats because the connection is deeper than a pile driver. We're about to uncover some surprising secrets and hidden tributes that will make you see Al Bundy and his clan in a whole new light. First things first, let's address the elephant in the room. Or should I say, the Bundy in the ring. The creators of Married with Children were huge wrestling fans, and they weren't shy about it. They named the Bundy family after none other than King Kong Bundy himself. Yeah, the guy who famously faced Hulk Hogan in a steel cage match at WrestleMania 2. But that's not all. The Bundys' neighbors, Steve and Marcy Rhodes? Yep, you guessed it. Named after the American Dream Dusty Rhodes. Even Al's co-worker, Luke Ventura, was named after a wrestler. Jesse the Body Ventura. Talk about a wrestling power couple. Now, some of you might be saying, okay, cool names, but is there more to it? Oh, there's way more. Remember that episode where Bud dresses up as a bumblebee and actually wrestles King Kong Bundy? As a fun fact, King Kong had already appeared on the show as Peg's brother Irwin. But this is his first appearance as himself. Pure comedic gold. And who could forget Al's epic showdown with Big Bad Mama in the Glow episode? Al Bundy in the ring? That's a pay-per-view I'd buy. Speaking of wrestling, did you know that Al once won a raffle to be the guy who oils up the first girl at the nudie bar's Wrestle Till You're Raw night? Unfortunately for Al, his dog Buck went missing, and he had to choose between a night of greasy glory and finding his beloved pooch. What a predicament. I wonder what Kelly would have done. But here's where things get really interesting. The show's creators didn't just stop at names and guest appearances. They actually wove wrestling storylines and tropes into the very fabric of Married with Children. Think about it. The over-the-top characters, the outrageous situations, the constant power struggles. It's all classic wrestling drama. Take Al and Peggy's relationship, for example. Their constant bickering and battles for dominance are like a classic wrestling feud, with no clear winner and plenty of trash talk along the way. Or how about Bud's desperate attempts to join Al's No Ma'am Club? That's like a wrestler trying to earn his way into a powerful faction, facing trials and tribulations to prove his worth. And let's not forget Kelly, the ultimate wrestling valet, always there to distract and disorient the opposition with her assets. And let's not forget the show's unapologetic embrace of masculinity in the face of feminism. Al Bundy and his No Ma'am buddies were basically the heels of the sitcom world, railing against the perceived emasculation of men. Sound familiar? It's a theme that's been played out countless times in wrestling storylines. Both Married with Children and wrestling often feature characters who embody traditional masculine ideals, like strength, dominance, and a love of beer and babes. But they also grapple with the changing roles of men in society, often with hilarious and sometimes poignant results. But did all this wrestling influence actually translate into ratings? Were viewers tuning in to see their favorite sitcom stars get in the ring? Unfortunately, finding specific viewership numbers for individual Married with Children episodes can be tricky. But we do know that the show was a massive hit in its prime, regularly pulling in over 20 million viewers per week. So, while we can't say for sure which episodes got the biggest bumps from wrestling connections, it's safe to say that the show's overall popularity was undeniable. And who knows, maybe those wrestling-themed episodes helped attract a whole new audience to the Bundyverse. Ah yes, the burning question. Did any other wrestlers besides King Kong Bundy appear on the show? The answer might surprise you. Another wrestler who appeared on the show was Becky Mullen, who wrestled as Sally the Farmer's Daughter in Glow, the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. But here's another fun fact. In the living room of the Bundy house, there's a poster for the 1995 King of the Ring pay-per-view in the background. It was filmed and aired in August 1996, about 6 weeks after the 1996 King of the Ring that June. Talk about dedication to the wrestling world. In 1992, Al Bundy himself was given the honor of introducing an episode of WWF Saturday Night's Main Event on Fox, That's right. Our beloved shoe salesman took a break from his usual antics to dive headfirst into the world of professional wrestling. Al Bundy enthusiastically mentioned names like Papa Shango and the Ultimate Maniacs, bringing his signature flair to the wrestling commentary. In true Al Bundy fashion, he proclaimed that this was the greatest night of his life. Who could blame him? So there you have it. Married with Children, a show that on the surface seems to have nothing to do with wrestling, is actually packed with nods, winks, and tributes to the world of sports entertainment. From the names of the main characters to the over-the-top storylines and the exploration of masculinity, wrestling's influence on the show is undeniable. It's amazing to think that a sitcom that aired in the late 80s and early 90s was already blurring the lines between television and wrestling, embracing the theatricality and the drama that make wrestling so captivating. In a way, Married with Children was ahead of its time, paving the way for the crossover appeal we see today between pop culture and sports entertainment. And that's all the time we have for today, folks. Did you know about Married with Children's wrestling connection? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more electrifying content. Follow us on all of our social media accounts under the same username at Wrestling News Co.